has officially fused to my skin. It's all I wear. I love it. Hi friends, it's me, Britt, creator of The Style Shaker, your guide to cleaner, greener beauty, skincare, and more. I tried to dim the lights in here, but my light is gonna be weird because I'm actually getting ready with you today. I have my coffee. I'm wearing sweatpants, slippers. It's cold. I'm actually experiencing winter. Ugh. Anyway, but I'm going to be trying out the Sappho foundation. I have this in Jennifer. Also, not gonna lie, I'm not really into foundations lately. I feel like my skin needs a moment away from them, but I have it, so I'm just gonna try it. Get a cup of coffee, tea, whatever you feel like. Settle in, and if you want to actually get ready with me, do so. And if not, then just watch me put my face on. Let's get into it. Tomorrow's a big day. Filming this on November 2nd, and tomorrow's election day. And if you are in the States, oh, by the way, I will put links to everything that I use. Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Eye Treatment. I don't like these little Hairy Josh clips. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. They're okay. I'd rather be using my fun headband, but I'm trying them out for today. I'll give them a chance. I'm almost out of this. I think I am out of this. That's so sad. Really need a moisturizer to mix with this foundation because it says it's light to medium, but it feels a little bit heavier and it has a satin finish. I don't like full-blown satin finishes. My face is gonna look a little red. Don't freak out. It's normal. Don't freak out. So I'm also gonna apply just a little bit of the Chia. Highlight of the day. Big day tomorrow, big day. I'm not gonna talk politics. I feel like this is gonna be a little safe space for me and for you, and we can just sort of hang out and put on skincare or makeup as well. One of these days I would really actually love to do a for real get ready with me with somebody in the community or really one of my friends. Oh my god, my mom would be hilarious. I gotta keep this closer. And I have this in Jennifer. I went darker in the shade. Look at how it's just sitting there, so it's a little thicker. Very light and creamy. It's gonna look dark. I'm not saying this is the right shade. Probably a little too dark, especially for winter, but I will work with it. Don't do what I do. They have a whole shade matching system available on their website. Sappho is a Canadian-based brand. They're very aware. They're very conscious of not only sustainability and what's going on in the industry, but beyond it. And they're not afraid to take stands. I got this on Detox Market and I was looking up the ingredients like I normally do. I was on Detox Market and then I put it in my giant spreadsheet and I was like, I'm just taking a second to look at the coverage here. Actually reviewing and making notes in my head as I'm filming this. So I'm gonna apply a second layer, and this time I'm gonna use my little chubby brush, or my, oh my god, that's still wet. Like a sad little marshmallow, it needs to come back to life. Anyway, second application, keeping it calm, carrying on. Really did need a second application. Let's just try it with my hand. I'm actually gonna bring it up under the eye, which I shouldn't do with the darker shade, but you know what? I'm a risk taker. Not a tutorial. Hashtag not a tutorial. Hashtag not sponsored either. No one's paying me to say any of this. I bought the product myself. So if you enjoy getting all these fun, honest reviews and you want to keep seeing more of them, it really helps when you click that like button. So if you could just kind of pause, take a sip of coffee, like buttons. 2 seconds, big boost in the algorithm. If you like this, if you don't, then why are you still here? You should probably watch somebody else. There are so many amazing creators on YouTube. Way better. Sorry, it's just gonna be reflections behind me, guys. Very professional. Ugh! These are the tools of the moment. Kabuki brush, lifted too much off. Sponge, I think I killed it. It's gonna be a problem. Just not repoofing. We have an anti-repoof situation. Guys, it's serious, real serious. Settling a little here. This one's gonna be a longer test, I can tell. It gave some good coverage, I can see. Did you see the satin? Do you see it? Do you love it? Tell me more. Let's continue because I don't have all day, okay? I would love to do this all day, by the way. I take that back. Maybe not all day. I would love to have somebody else putting on makeup with me. I'm really thinking of doing that. And just having a friend on the phone doing it. I don't know, I think that would be interesting. I've gotta know some interesting people, right? You guys are interesting. So I'm putting on the INIKA concealer, by the way, and I just filmed a full review for this cream concealer. And while editing this review, I had a time. when you start looking at yourself a lot and watching yourself a lot and editing yourself a lot, it's kind of fascinating. You see your little quirks, how you speak. I was watching and editing this video and I had to edit heavily because I was catching myself. I've seen this thing start bubbling up and it's me going, almost like I'm trying to catch my breath in the middle of these more dedicated formulaic reviews. The ones that I post based off of scorecards, the stuff that I'm pretty much known for at this point. The videos that perform the worst in terms of viewership, then in the long term they gain traction because people search through Google and then they find my quicker reviews. Anyway, so I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, girl, you're not having fun. You're just, that's the easiest way to put it. I mean, I love the researching of it. I love a lot of it. I love a lot of it. Creating content, it ebbs and flows and evolves with you. And you know, I just watched myself on camera going, no, like I barely smiled. I was actually watching, have you ever done this where you watch yourself and you're like, force yourself to smile? Come on, brighten up. I'm using a little lip balm with a little bit of shadow here because I ran out of my Jillian Dempsey lid tint. I want that vibe. So I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand. So it was enlightening to say the least, you know? I was like, all right, what do we love? And so I started looking at all of my older videos, going through the archives. Some of them were quite cringy, but they were at the very beginning. You know, I didn't know what I was doing. You don't know what you're doing. And that's kind of fun. And then I saw one featuring an ILIA multi-stick. It was a Get Ready With Me featuring an ILIA multi-stick. I'm telling you, I was in Pacifica, California. It was pre-sunrise. It was dark AF. The lighting was awful, atrocious lighting. I was totally at an angle the whole time, which is what I did for a long time. And it has one of the highest engagements out there. All I did was try stuff on, get more and more caffeinated as I went. There was no formula. There was nothing. I thought, okay, let's do more of that. You know, you can tell the energy transmits across. I don't care if we're thousands of miles away. You can sense it. I can sense it with creators when they're burnt out or they're tired or the energy just isn't there. They're doing something that a lot of people feel they need to keep doing to please the community. And you guys have been so amazing because one resounding comment I've received whenever I question things, that is really pissing me off. It was my mirror. Has been, you know what, we can tell when you're having fun. We want you to have fun. So that's why I'm doing a little get ready with me, trying out new stuff, and then you get to see more products this way. Is it as fast as a full scorecard review? No. However, I have them on the website. They're full reviews. You can see demos and stuff. There's links to videos. It's all still there. It's just now I have more space over here to play. And I really do want to get people on here. I really want to get people on here talking. Maybe we could do like authors of books that I'm reading that are about skincare. That would be cool. You know, what are your ideas? What are you thinking? I could do Get Ready With Me lives. I don't know how to do the camera setup for that, but I love learning. Or, and I know a lot of people are freaked out about being on camera. Certainly understand that. It's scary at first, but it's really not a big deal. I don't even know if you guys can see this, but there's these red spots. Crazy. I'll talk about that in a second. It would be cool to just even Zoom and then you all could put your makeup on, ask me questions. I don't know, just thinking out loud here. Just thinking out loud, making weird faces. Also, speaking of the little skin freaky outy, I think when you move to a new location, I've said this before, it really does change your skin. I mean, of course it's gonna change your skin. I didn't realize how much it would. So I've really gone back to basics. I've gone back to the Ayurvedic. Even that I'm pretty low key with because I can tell my skin barrier needs to heal. It needs a couple of weeks with nothing on it. Maybe I should take my own advice and not put product on it. I've been doing my journal. So I'm on day 6 now of the journal. I mentioned it, or I'm going to mention it in a fave and flop. I'm gonna put blush on. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's an annoying voice. What is this face? How is that helping me put on blush here? What is that? What? Tomorrow's election day. I'm actually not as stressed as I think I should be. I think I'm compartmentalizing, so when I need to freak out, I freak out. I'm not saying that there's no freaking out. I think I'm just so grateful to not be in Sacramento right now. God love you, Sacramento. It just wasn't for me. It needed to leave, blocked from the capital. I'm going back to my journal. So it's my Beyond the Bottle journal. And I've gotten much better. It's over here. I'll show you in the faves and flops, but actually really, I keep looking at the viewfinder, sorry, under this new setup. I can't help it. It's like I'm always tracking the lighting behind me. It is what it is, kids. So yeah, Kostas still testing this week. It has gotten much thicker after a few uses, which I'm okay with. So in the journal, it's a food journal, but it's also has a column for what I'm consuming food-wise. Consider, you also consume media, you also consume words, internal narratives. There's a mental health portion to this. Absolutely, there's a mental health portion. It's all related. Stress is one of the biggest things in terms of skincare. If you are stressed the F out, your skin's gonna show it. I don't care how many miracle serums or lotions, like you all know that, you know that. I have a section for food, I have a section for so I'm writing down what I'm putting on my face, which isn't much these days. My body isn't really having the issues, it's just my face. And then I'm just looking at these things, they're driving me nuts. Then I have skin, so out, in, on, out. And I've really gotten better at the column. It took me a while to figure out the formatting. I just write it down pen to paper, very specific pad, very specific pen, because I'm weird like that. I'm on day 6, right? I am seeing some potential theories. It's like scientific method. I put a theory down, and that because in my head I'm a scientist, because evidently I've always wanted to be a scientist, but I'm not. And then I test the theory. You know how at the beginning everything is so exciting? You're like, I have my pen, I have my notebook, I'm gonna do it! Then by day 4, you're like, oh, do I really need to keep doing this? It's very anticlimactic. You do. Brittany, you do. Talking to myself. Third person. That's where we're at now. Third person. And I'm on day 6 and I don't really see anything. So, I mean, I can see when my skin is freaking out and isn't, but I'm just tracking it and watching it. And sometimes, most of the time when my skin goes haywire, because I'm not applying as many skincare products on top. Did you see what that mascara did to my eyes? Good morning. So I have a bit of a better baseline because I'm not throwing serums and new masks and stuff like that. I know that it's either from the foundations I'm trying or the food I'm eating or potentially stress, freaking out, hormones, stuff like that. I'm writing it all down. I have the whole thing. I also have like how many hours of sleep, how much water, and all the rest of it. It sounds extensive. It's literally scribbles that take 5 minutes or else I know I would not keep up with it. So I'll keep you posted. If you guys want to do it too, let me know and I can give you my simplified template because I did this for the private Facebook group, which I have since closed because I just couldn't do it well and I don't want to do it half-assed, so sorry guys, but it might come back, but still, I put a template out there and it was a little bit more extensive of a template and I overthought it. Shocker. This is just simple. I'm just simplifying. Now is the time. I don't know why in lockdown it took me this long to get to the simplify section of the timeline. I'm officially there. I'm at fewer better phase, big time. Going back to what I enjoy, finding what I love. I talk about this in another Get Ready With Me. Watched a video from a very inspiring creator that has since impacted me incredibly positively. That's coming up, or yeah, that's coming up. I'll tease here, but I'll let you know what that's gonna be. This is the 100% Pure and Currant. I did a bold color on the lip. I just did. So yeah, I'll keep you posted on how my continuation of the journal and overall fewer better simplification, think less, live more theory. How many bumper stickers can I say in one sitting? I don't know. I'm picturing the kitten on the wall. Hang in there. That's not a bumper sticker. All right, I just needed a like, hello, wake up kid. Wake up kid, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, and speaking of that, I went into my Google Drive. Do you ever just search a Google Drive and then you find random stuff? I did that. It was pretty fun. I found an old voicemail from my grandfather. Saved his voicemail, which I am like, yes, because he's no longer with me, with us, but I listened to it and I loved it. I totally cried. It was great. And then I found this affirmation MP3 or something, like an affirmation audio that my friend sent me. And it's this Australian woman and she's talking for 13 minutes and I thought, this is weird. And then the more I listened to it, I thought, I'm gonna listen to this every day and see what happens. So that's a part of the journal. There's actually writing in there when I feel like I wanna write. So day 6, we're not even at a week yet. It's all about small steps, consistency, and just sticking with it because I've started and stopped this so many times. Not now, because it's so simple. It's like I can just keep doing it. Yeah, see, these stick to your hair. I don't know why everyone's so excited about them. I don't get it. Once again, something very popular that I just do not understand. Yeah, it's like pulling my hair out. Hello? And they're not cheap, these ones. You can get them on Amazon for like $2, but they'll break in a second and then they'll end up in a landfill and it's just really dumb. I am also really focusing on hair. It's not there yet. I've been clarifying it. I did the apple cider vinegar rinse, which was amazing. Don't know why I haven't been doing that. I'm gonna start doing masks as well so I can see how to really build up the ends here and clean up the scalp, like get the scalp really healthy and get the ends really moisturized. I know it's dead. I know. I have a lot to learn there, but I will say I've gone back to Evolve H. It's one of the best lines that I've used still to this day. I'm finding that a lot, actually. The ones that I tried at the very beginning, they're still kind of my favorites, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. I have more of that in the Britt's Picks guide, but yeah, Evolve H, quick tip. Still really good, not cheap. Not cheap, but their Ultra Shine shampoo. My hair is very manageable when I use it, which is another thing I'm tracking. And then I got a water filter in the shower coming. There's so many things. I'll stop talking. I gotta go get ready for, should maybe change this sweatshirt, but I don't know. I just love it. Got it for my friend and it's airy and it's fleece on the inside and it's just really comfortable. Did I mention that I'm gonna try and go lighter back to my natural shade because this is very dark? I just went severe with it, and so I'm trying to go back, so I'm clarifying, redoing the color, I'm doing this. Makes me look like I'm profesh. I take things very seriously over here. Very seriously. What is this? What am I doing? All right, I'm gonna end this now because I've talked a lot, and I'm done, and this is the final look. This is when most YouTubers get close up and they do something like this. And I've never understood that. And yet I watch it. Aw. I'm just gonna go, here's my face with makeup on it. The Sappho. It feels a little dry. In terms of ingredients, did I already mention this? The ingredients for that, by the way, Detox Market, totally different ingredients than the Sappho website. So that's super fun as a consumer. Just keeps you guessing. One of them had coconut oil, one of them didn't. It does have coconut oil. I'm going off of the brand website because I feel like that's more accurate. Alcohol is one of the first ingredients, if not the first ingredient. So this could be better for an oily skin type. I'm really testing it right now with my skin. Do this for you. Not that you asked. I'm playing the martyr. Bye, I'm gonna go now. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure you like the video, like I said, subscribe, click the bell. I don't know if anybody really clicks the bell, but now I just say it because everyone says it, which is very sheep-like, but I'm just gonna say click the bell if you wanna get all the notifications. Have an amazing day. I don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. We never did anyway, so we're in this, we're gonna be okay. We'll be posting more this week so you can have your little moment of zen in the morning. Hopefully this is that for you, because it kind of is for me. And I think I will leave my sweatshirt on. Let's just see how long I can leave it on. No one's near me, so like, I don't think there's gonna be a problem with this until I start smelling. Lord knows I have plenty of deodorant to test though. Now's the time. I can't stop talking to you! Oh, there's the problem here. Maybe it's not a problem. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Hashtag blessed. One of the most frustrating hashtags out there. Anyway, I have to go live my best life. I hope you can do the same. Bye.